I just purchased these gloves. I don't have them yet though, but I will. The colors are a little different in CS2, but I'm okay with it. Buy some Loagurt skin. Oh heck. Oh, leaked DMs. Here. I sold the bayonet. It is gone. No more bayo. But now I finally... It's literally been months. I finally have something to go with this. Finally. And now I'm looking at Daybreak. I wish I could inspect these in CS2. That'd be nice. Loagurt stream YouTube killer. I'm thinking this one, but I'll feel bad scraping these stickers. I don't think they're that expensive though. Cisco stash. Just you. I do today. I'm good. Haven't played CS2, so I'm feeling happy. $8.50. Eesh. I'll feel bad scraping that, but I just don't like the Fnatic logo on it. I want to put Navi's. Austin Raid. Oh heck. Thanks for the 9 months, man. I lied. We're not on CS2. Thank you for the follows. Huge Loagurt fan right here, yo Letty. Yo Mecha. Here, let's load up CS2. I'll stop. Fibbin, stop the cap and my Steam is frozen. How do things go after the sudden exit, stream exit? If the anger didn't go too far. I just laughed. I literally ended stream and was just laughing to myself because I couldn't believe how bad the game was. Like, I was just laughing out loud. Edgebug, my beloved. One thing that does still work in CS2, the Edgebug. Now let me find the gloves. Let's see. I sent the offer. Bot D's. I like them. Ever CS player and enjoyer, I guess. Hi, hello. Have to get 8K hours before you quit CSGO? Nah. I'll finally have something to go with this. Finally. Now these daybreaks. Is this God Loagurt? No. No. Daybreak. Let's see, does this one, is it registered on CSGO Float? It is. Yeah, I don't know. I want to do Navi on this instead of Fnatic. Cool inventory, thanks. And I think I'll still have like 1,000 buff balance after this. Yeah. Like 1,100. Cloud9 Hole would be good on that. Yeah. I'm sure that exists. Like the Antwerp. Blue and yellow. Oh, it doesn't exist. Maybe in a 3x? It exists in 3x. I don't know, this sticker's a lot more green in CS2. It'd be interesting. A lot of skins are still broken. Chat, I made a Phase RMR on Scope and 3x Fnatic RMR on Op Safari Mesh Battle Scarred. Like it more than my Athras. Am I going cray? I mean, you like what you like, but RMRs are icky. Oh yeah. This is the banger we need. What is the friendship reward? You become my friend. Yeah, like look at that. That's just a nice craft. The Navi looks so good on it. It's so much better than the Fnatic. Fourth sticker necessary? Yeah, but it's a black stock. And if you inspect it, you'll see it. Let's see, I'm sure a 3x exists. It does not. It'd be a 1 of 1. Wow. So crazy. Yeah, I know it's a bit out of place. Oh, oh! He accepted! We got the gloves. Yippee. They're not crazy good float, there's 0.14, but I like the pattern on the back. We'll go to Inferno. I have a real combo instead of Emerald Webs with that. Man. Ooh, I like them. They look softer. I know a lot of people hate the hand wraps, but I like them. That's all that matters. Like, I've had this combo before, but I wasn't really a huge fan of the pattern my Badlands had. They had like a huge blotch of brown on the right hand. This one's just got little ones. But I'll probably put this on CT side so that, yeah. I'll probably do it on CT side. And then have my Emerald Webs on T, my Karambit. Ooh. Megalodon, thanks for the tier 1. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Yeah, let's see. There's a few options. Realistic looking combo. I don't know if the fade looks realistic. I don't know what kind of airbrush and like coat you'd have to do to make it look this insanely reflective. I guess metallic paint. I don't know, I just like hand wraps. I'm not a huge fan of my Emerald Webs in CS2 though. They're kind of I don't know, they're a different color. I don't know, the more I look at them, the less I hate them, but they're just not the same color. Just woke up and have nothing planned. Oh, yum yes. Hope you've been well. Darker gloves for that Karambit? There isn't an option. There's the Jade, Emerald Web, Hedge Maze, and the Racing Green. I'm not a huge fan of the Hedge Maze personally, but in CS2 right now, I think they look better than Emerald Webs. If these don't change, I'll probably sell them and get some Hedge Maze. I just really hate the gray tops on Hedge Maze. I'm not a big fan. Like this. I think these look bad with a knife. He's been good, enjoying high school. Heck, in high school. I just don't like him. Let's get some like realistic float. I'd get like 0.36 at best, probably. I will say it's better. They're darker. But I don't know. I just like these in CSGO a lot. And in CS2 they're kind of meh. Like I love the green thumbs, I like the color of everything. But the colors are just wrong. Why is it blue? I wasn't expecting to get my other gloves. Ooh. I gotta add these to my config. Let's go CFG. There we go. Those are all gen commands. Forgot I had that. What's blue with those? The like straps. Someone was telling me that they couldn't really see it. Hold on, let me... Actually, if I just equip these on T's side... Can see it a bit. Huh. I don't have those equipped. Hmm. The CT sleeve covers it up. Kinda. So it's not too bad. The problem is that they're a completely different color to that. Like, it's not even close. They're completely different. And they don't have the... Like... Heck. It doesn't have the cloth pattern on the thumb like most of the other specialist gloves do. It's easiest to see on the crimson kimono. I think I scrolled. Oh no, there they are. There they are. Okay. Like it doesn't have these lines. They're just gone. So I feel like skins are still gonna change. But it's just completely gone on the Emerald Webs. And that's like one of my favorite parts of specialist gloves. I like that thumb texture. Crimson, like pink? No, it's not pink. That's just the bugged lighting. If you see that. I guess that's like kind of a wine red. I don't know if it was like that in CSGO. Maybe that's different. I see that now. Let's go to Mirage. That'll be fixed. Fixed lighting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how these were in CSGO. Like, you can really see it right here. All the blue. Paint. That ain't the right color. Like, this garbage is not there in CSGO. Like, it's just the solid green Like, the green is still there. It's a little bit different, but it just has extra junk on it. Yeah, we'll just equip... Equip on CT. There we go. Green on T's side. I know it's kind of backwards, but... to match the daybreak that I'm gonna get. Which, I still gotta... like, I want the sun to be in the right spot. I have had one of these before, and it had the sun kind of, like, right here. It's much better, like, right there. So I'm thinking either this one or this one. Which is why I was in the skin inspect server, I forgore. Let's see. Wait. What are the odds? Okay, never mind. That makes it really easy. I just realized these are the exact same pattern. Wait. Oh, no, they're not. I'm a moron. I'm like, same pattern, 471. That's the paint index, not the seed. I'm a moron. Alright, we got the gen commands. Now we load up CSGO. Play with default knife and gloves. I did for long enough. I played CS2 on a different account before I had it on my main, and I played with default. $19,200 to $17,000 in one day. Minus 450 per loss plus 100 per win. Yep. Yeah, I think these look better in CS2 than they do in CSGO. Oh. Yeah. Wait. Back. T side. There. No! I'm backwards. I'm so dumb. T. There we go. Inspect. I honestly wish there was, like, source mod for Source 2 right now. Yeah, like, look at how much better these look in CSGO. Like, even the green, there's more green. Like, green in CS2 just got an overall nerf. Is Superfly. Like, there's just so much better in CSGO, it's not even close. Like, basically everything green got owned. Green got nerfed so right could be buffed, yeah. Pretty much everything else looks a lot nicer. Like, my knife, the green is kind of like here, and then ends instead of, like, kind of trailing off. Yo, Dylan. Yeah, so I go CT. There we go. Yeah, I like these a lot more in CS2 for sure. Both of these. It's that one. And then that one. Which one is cleaner? I don't know, they're very similar. These are different, right? Yeah. Bro lives near you. That one looks cleaner, you think? I don't know, they're so similar. Can I drop my knife? I can. Hmm. I think I like this one better. Now I have to figure out which one this is. Iron sights where you can tell the wear. Barrel, front of the gun, and around here. And like, you know, everywhere. The iron sights don't have any skin on them. Like, if I just hold it, you can see the back. Yeah, I think I like this one more. Not for the reason that it's cleaner, but for the reason that, like, this repeats kind of weirdly right here on the front and, like, on the top. This one is a bit cleaner on the front for, like, repeating, and you see more of this cloud. Now, which one is this? We'll just go... Okay, it's the first one. This one's lower float too, so... But at this, like, little change in float, like, it's 0.004 difference. Not even. It's the one with the Fanatics. So we'll have to scrape off the Fanatics, and I gotta get some Navis to put on it. I already have one of the Navis. Right here. Clicky. There we go. Send offering app. And then I go to my phone. Buff is very easy to use. Just unbox one yourself. You can't. Or are you talking about the Navi stickers? Honestly, no. I already did some sticker gamba, and it was courtesy of a viewer, a legend named Zaid, and I got this Sex Hollow, and I got this Elige Hollow, and this thing is worth like 20 bucks. So it was like big profit. They gave me 50 capsules. This is a $20 sticker. There's Zaid right there. You legend. And then we got all these that I still haven't listed yet. Whoops. New pickup Zaid. New pickup. They look really good in CS2, I will say. I didn't look at them in CS2 before buying them. I like them a lot. And just bought this as well. Mid-game, I had a Daybreak years ago, like 2018, and I think I sold it for like 50 or 70, and I sold it on the Steam market. I don't remember if it was FAQ new. I could check, cause I had it on my alt account. I had like a $1,500 inventory on my alt account on my Smurf. Because I was playing on it quite a bit, to be honest, so I wanted some skins. I had... Actually, I could just grab that combo. Also, that alt account now has CS2. They weren't minware, but they were very nearly minware. Oh, does that not work? RIP. I can just use the gloves command. Driver gloves, lunar weave. Give him a little bit of wear. Maybe like that. And then... Knife was an M9 bayonet. I need to die real quick. It was an M9 black laminate. This combo is so sick. I miss it. I'm not gonna lie. It was so clean. Can't move my hand like that, I would break my hand. What? W combo? Yeah, it's so nice. These are such underrated gloves. They're so cheap. For gloves, they're not cheap. Nothing is cheap anymore, man. But like, compared to other gloves, you can get some like 0.2 float for a decent price. These are 0.3. But like, look at that. 230 for these? And you can get cleaner knuckles with a good wear pattern? Like, dude. 240 Canadian. And what is that in US? 175. 175 for something similar to this. Obviously, the Black Lamb M9 goes for way more. But like, they even look good with just like your guns, like they're a decent budget option for gloves. Nox Balance Guard, they look good. Yeah. Driver gloves do look a little bit dusty in CS2. But like, this is a sick combo. The combo looks great. Thanks for sending my profile, huh? Did I sign your profile? Did you redeem it? I didn't? Uh-oh. Never liked driver gloves. They grew on me. I was never a big fan of them. My favorite is Foundation. Specialist. I would say Foundations. I don't know why. Ursa's better than the classic knife. Depends on the finish. Did our team? Don't worry. Okay. Yeah, this combo. I do miss it. I could have gotten it again instead of, like, what I just bought. But, because, like, I still have this that I just am holding on to for balance, and same with this thing. Ursus, enjoy or love Ursus? I just hate the Ursus handle, but I also hate the classic knife's, like, idle animation. Not a big fan. My Steam is frozen! Press check my Negev anodized Navy on buff. I need an account. Sure, I got you. So many tabs. $520 CAD. 2800 RMB. What is it selling for? 2700. Yeah, like, these look so soft in CS2. Summit Ursus Fade in an hour by current phase 1. Ooh, that'll look nice. They look a bit orange in this, but when you load in, like... Oh, we'll just go to Ancient. Ancient's got nice lighting. Highest by over 90%. Yeah, that's buy order, though. Glock Bullet Queen look faded in CS2 than in Go. Yeah, a lot of art skins are much lower contrast. Yeah, I don't know why I like hand wraps so much. I had hand wraps for years. I used Spruce DD Pats, which Spruce DD Pats are kind of sick looking right now. I think they're bugged. They're like almost gray. Like compared to what they are in CSGO. They're way less green and way more close to like urban DD Pat. Highest, oh, what is the highest buy order? 90% offer for it. 2330 RMB. Team Market is the cheapest marketplace after buff. Yeah, not bad. No problem. I did send the offer, right? Oh, what? He already accepted? Brother. Oh. Yippee. My other M4 was this. Oh. Which, this is an alright, like, budget M4. But this is my favorite M4A4 in the game. Let's see how the stickers look. It's not horrible. It is faded. The skin itself. Yeah, I don't trust D-Market anymore either. Nice position, son. Yep. That's one of the main reasons I got it. I just don't like how it goes, like, blue like this. Kinda meh. I'll probably scrape them and put Navis on. Your pay's trusted prices are iffy, but generally good. Yo, Petrie. New M4, new gloves. Yippee. I've been wanting to do that for so long, but I never pulled the trigger on selling my bayonet. I sold a stat track vanilla bayonet, and I still have 1,000 buff balance left, like 1,100? 1,200. Let's see, what do we buy for 1,200? Because I gotta spend it. I can't just leave that buff balance there. Let me just change my... Alright, what's 1235 RMB to Canadian? I hate that it's like price minimum in Canadian. I want to do it in RMB, but it is 230. Let's see, what could we get? Print stream? Probably. I don't want to get something like these that'll... Like, I want to get something that'll probably go up. Some well-worn moguls. Bruh. These do look a lot better in CS2. Jet set cause Canada? I've never had a jet set. I can't see this going up, though. People hate this skin, man. Any Taiji, Blue Phosphor, Specialist fades? Blue Phosphor's worth way too much, for sure. That's way too much. Like, I already have 2 other skins. I could consolidate and get 1 big item. Because, like, these have gone up. Where is it? Well, this has pretty much stayed the same price. It's gone up, like, maybe 30 RMB. Pretty much nothing. And then... this thing has, like, doubled. Back new. I hate this, though. I hate this skin. Is it over 1k? Barely. Barely, barely. I think it's like 1,030 right now. I bought it for 999. Blue Phosphor is a pretty safe option right now. See it selling for 1k soon. It's too much though, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't have enough even if I sold the other stuff. Like, it's already gone up a ton. Like, if you look at the Steam market, like, there's CS2. Like, bruh. We'll look around. Sold mine for 180 back in the day, euros. I mean, I don't know. People are always talk about, oh, I sold something for way too little all those days ago, but like, at least you sold it. You could have gotten scammed, or you could have just like, I don't know, lost it some other way, gambled it. CSU hype was crazy, prices went crazy. Yeah, my deagle almost hit 1k. Just don't sell. Yep. Simply accumulate. I could grab a fat new headshot. Yeah, that'll go up. Case hardens. Ugh. CS2 announcement saved lives. Rip to all the people that bought during that, though. Rest in peace. Never got scammed. People do expensive trade-ups and lost money that way. See what happened to the DreamHack 14s? I know something's been happening. Recommendation? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I'll buy. I might sell off the Asimov, and then I'll have another 1,000 to play with. I might do that. Still not selling my DreamHack. Based. Oh yeah, I still wanted to... heck. I just remembered. I wanted to pick up 2 more of these. But these have gone up so much. I didn't have to balance for 3 of them. Ooh, yeah, Atlanta. Yeah, I'm not buying it for that much. I could throw some buy orders down. Selling for 30, 30, 30, 30. Buy order time. Yeah, we'll slap down a buy order for 2 for like... Uh... What's his? 112? Oh, it says there. I thought it was 2 for some reason. We'll go like 130. I feel like that has a chance. I don't think it'll sell for 20. I bought my first one for 20 months ago. We'll go 120. 120. Maybe. And then we'll grab the op and yeet it out of the inventory. Because I don't think it's really going to go anywhere in value. Like, I'll technically be profiting after fees. Oof. Losing. Oh, but mine's 0.24. So I'll list it for 1029. Easy profit. 4 RMB profit. Huge. I bought this months ago. I bought it, then it dipped and it went back up. We buy high, sell at the same price. Like it was a while ago. Is there a dip in the Steam market? Not really. Yeah, I don't know when I bought it exactly, but buy high, sell high. Giga Chad. 1117 this past week got pumped. Like, literally buy orders filled. Ooh. When I was buying my Waylanders, I paid 30 per sticker because they were disappearing fast. I think I bought one of them for 20 and then another two for 30, actually. Something like that. But they were disappearing. I was like, I gotta get these now. And I had the buff balance for it. And I wanted to craft my USP first over my Glock. Look at Atlanta 17 hollow prices. I'm sure you will hate it. I mean, Atlanta 17 hollows are ugh. Yikes, dude. Yikes. I mean, they're still way cheaper than the foils, because they should be. What's one that'll sell a lot? Probably, like, Liquid? Liquid and SK. I feel like these are the better looking ones. Because, like, these ones suck. Bruh. No, you hate them. They're so ugly, man. The only decent one is literally the SK. That's it. All the others suck. All of them. They're all horrible. Yeah, all of them suck. G2. G2's okay, because it's, like, the same. The Liquid one just has such a massive logo. It's, like, just... I don't know. The foil is just crazy looking, though. It's such a bright sticker. Strauss on the Wild Lily. 4X looks minty. I don't like the Wild Lily. Do we list it? Yeah, we list it. Be gone. Now that's gonna sell instantly. No. That's probably gonna take a couple days. How about you? This thing is up. It's up like $100 in the past little bit. Maybe I should sell it. Because I do not like keeping the skin. But I feel like it can't drop. Want to trade up for the Fennec? I don't know. I didn't have an issue with this skin until I bought it. You have two purples? I've never done, like, high-risk trade-ups. Ever. I wanted to see how much the Navi hollows were. Oh, that's not bad. Really, the Fnatic ones are more expensive. These are, like, they're $2 more, the Fnatic. Trade for a hand cannon, but looks so bad in SCS2? Yeah. The hand cannon's one that I've never really understood. Let's see, how are the buy orders? 661, yeah, wait. Yo. Oh, I could just buy these ones, fulfill these buy orders, and profit. Easy. I don't know, do you think Paris stickers are gonna drop? Like, is there still gonna be a dip? Because, like, there just hasn't been. No dip, man. Dealer trade-ups, yeah. The knight is actually looking nice in CS2. I'd hope this is the new normal. Yeah. I don't really care. I'm crafting with this anyway. We'll just buy some of these. And we're just bleeding buff balance. Heck. How many did I buy? Did it buy that second one? Or the... Yeah, okay. One more. Alright. Like finding mathematically perfect trade-ups. Bulk buy on phone? Dude, heck my phone. Four! Why? What? I wanted three! Come on! What? Why did it buy four? It lied to me! Suffering from success. Dude, I looked at my... Like, I looked in the mail, and it was like, two, okay, I buy one more. Come on. I think this one is tradable, so I could probably list... Or it's, like, tradable soon. So I can probably list it. Where is it? When did I buy? Oh, there it is. Oh, it is tradable. Yeah, I could just list this one. I could fulfill the buy order for profit. I could profit 1 cent. Trade vendor recently had 50% big profit, 20% M4A4 radiation hazard, 30% loss. Coin flip for big profit. Ooh. Dude, the radiation hazard is nice. I like it a lot. I was like, someone gave me a actually, I have him added. Still, he's a viewer. He gave me his M4 that, like, his friend gave him before he, disappeared. And it's kind of like his treasured item. And he gave it to me for a bit. And then he asked for it back. He was like, I'll buy it back. I'm like, nah, man. Like, he told me the backstory to the skin. And, yeah. I'd feel so bad making him buy it back off of me. This was really fun to use, though. Wholesome CS community? Yeah. Because, like, he wasn't playing the game, so he just gave it to me. Because he wanted someone to enjoy it, and I did. This is a banger skin. Even without the Howling Dawn, like, this skin alone just looks so good. Don't really sell with Cat 15 prices that M4A1 somewhat valuable now. Ooh. I'm not gonna sell it. Never. I don't sell gifts unless someone says to sell it. Like, someone gave me a DAT Team Holo. Cologne 14 DAT Team Holo. And they were like, you can do whatever you want with it. You can sell it. You can apply it. Or whatever. And I was like, I'll sell it. And then I named my bayonet after them. And now I sold it. Sold the bayonet. But someone gave me this. And they're like, you can apply it or whatever, or keep it as a coin. I was like, I'll keep it as a coin. Yeah, Jaybird. USP stainless, greater than any other USP? The stainless kind of just looks like a default USP right now. This sticker's looking nice, though, I will say. Great value hell, yeah. You're reckless. Oh yeah, you can't apply stickers in CS2. Man, I got 5 of these now. Do I craft on my R8 or on my G3? 5x craft? It's still so crazy that of all guns, you could 5x this. Why the G3? Like, I feel like it was an accident, and then they just kind of were like, whatever. 5x Optic Atlanta 17 holos. Ugh. Ugh. It's not giving me the new item indication for these. Do we craft? Do we craft now? Do we scrape it? Be gone, Fnatic Hollows. You're ugh. Like, honestly, they're pretty mid. I guess I didn't really think that this kind of matches now. Like, with the yellow. It kind of works. And then we got blue and yellow here. Stickers on an M4 Nitro would look dope. No, not on a Nitro. Not a Nitro. I have enough good M4A1s. I got 2 good M4A1Ss. I got this one, which I love, by the way. Thank you so much, Petrie. This thing actually goes so crazy. And if the stat track gets moved, ooh, like if this thing gets put on the new model, which I don't know, then the stat track will go there. And then I got this one. Whoops. Which I like, not so much in CS2. This thing's sick in CSGO. Stat track needs to go. I don't know. I don't hate it. That's just how it is. But if it does get changed, it'll be super pog. Super pog. This might just be my favorite skin in the game right now, though. My favorite single skin. And it is $3. I think that's what I paid for this. Hold on, I can check. I'll use my phone. Buff. I bought this during CS2 hype. Because I was like, I gotta get one. I do not care. I want. Buy history. Let's just see, like, let's go through my buy history here. Hold on, will this work? If I go like this, I don't think you'll be able to read anything. Sick zoom. Yeah, you can't read anything. Absolutely nothing. Bamsung. Yeah, this is a beat up S7. This thing is ancient, and I got a pop socket. These things go crazy, I gotta admit. Yeah, I can't show it. It won't. You'll be able to read it. 10 years old. Almost. Ew, Android, yeah, is good. First thing I bought on Buff. Oh, I remember. Because I made my Buff account, like, a year prior. Because my friend opened... Mr. Primal opened, an Ursus Ruby and wanted me to price check it. And I was like, alright, I can price check it on Buff Free or something. I'll make an account. Like, at some point. And then I forgot about it. And then he opened a souvenir Welcome to the Jungle well worn and wanted a price check, and I was like, alright, making Buff account now. And then I checked. And the first thing I bought was... Where is it? It's down here. This bad boy. for $4.46. Let's see, where is he at today? Hot shot. 27 RM or 24 RMB. Yo, profit. Is it good float? Not really. Yeah, I like sold some cases or something, and then I bought that to like learn how to use buff because I was terrified. Received a trade offer. Don't tell me about 5 stickers. Oh, what? What? Already? No way. Alright, I'm down. That's 4 RMB profit, baby! Dude. We are rolling in it. Oh, dude. That's huge. Let's go, man. Can the chat get some of that? Haha, no. How many months ago did I buy that? Oh no. Dude, what is that return? Well, now I know I don't really like Asimovs, so at least there's that. There we go. Always double, triple check. Always, always. I checked my Steam API key today as well. Because I am not paranoid. $1 per year. Pretty much, yeah. Alright, well, we got some more balance to play with now then. Almost 2K. People just request your skins, yeah. They just see Loagurt on there and they're like, oh, I know that guy. Oh, famous streamer Loagurt. It's him. I get his op. Let's see. Premiere? I'm shopping, man. I'm shopping. Dude, I'm so sad. I bought one too many stickers. I have 5 Navi Hollows now. But we got the Daybreak. I gotta scrape some stickers on it though. Where is it? I don't like these Fanatics. Let's see. I bought that op. Oh. Oh, I bought it for 1,000 exactly. Neon Kimono territory. I had a Neon Kimono factory new with the best pattern, like the full highlighter yellow top. And I don't know what I sold it for. I think $10. And it was good float. Feels bad, man. I bought that op in April. Still have your D-Lore? No, it turned into this, and this, and this, and a trip to Dallas and back, and this. See, did you get in a game already? I'll queue. Oh, I almost closed my game. Titan Hollow AK for $30. It happens. Oof. Let's see, what else do we got here? I bought... Oh yeah, I bought the Specialist Gloves Foundation Minimal Wear, which I then sold to Radiant to go to Dallas. I bought it for $54.50. And they were very clean. I paid more than market. And now, they haven't gone up a whole lot. Yeah, Radiant told me I sold it at a really good time. Like, I got, like, 1100 for him. What do we ban? I don't want to play Vertigo. I really don't want to play Vertigo. Ugh. Sounds like 80k. That continues or it's a one-off. Was an accident for their high value before. Ah, Vertigo. Ugh, I'm gonna lose it. Yeah, and my specialist Emerald Web I bought for 11,500. And they're 0.123. Yeah. 11,1 or 11,500. $21.67 Canadian, now they're 2,900. Easy. Then I bought that bayonet for $33.90 and I sold it for like 5k. Okay. I gotta pee. I probably should have done this sooner, but I gotta pee. Be right back.
These fellas are gonna regret waking up this morning.
I shall play Alpha.
I'll go mid. Are you the FPL J-Rod?
Roger that.
Nice.
We back.
Let's go.
Go win A.
To be.
A lot of us.
Steps mid.
Yeah, 3 last 3.
Last two side.
You can look for your flank.
Oh, this game feels like such trash.
This game sucks.
True.
Heck. I'm gonna lose my mind. I want to get 20k so bad, but I just don't know if it's gonna happen. Literally 3 games yesterday, I was at, like... I was gonna get to 999. And I could not win. I couldn't do it. Something's in mid.
Yeah, pushing elevator, pushing A, pushing. Terrorists win. Bomb has been planted.
Carried 20k. I don't know, it's pretty impossible. It's even harder now. A bunch more people just got in today. Or I guess yesterday now.
Go, go, go.
Smoking a ramp.
Roger that. Throwing smoke. Throwing smoke in the area.
I'm just gonna flash.
Throwing flashbang. Smoke.
Nothing A.
I think I heard one. Could have been mid though.
I don't see anything B.
Two more mid, back 10s.
Rushing behind me
I'm
mid.
jumping up B, picking up mid.
Nothing out.
One more A low with bomb. He's hit like 70, going up saddle. Coming in.
One ramp.
Dead side. Side.
Short.
It's walking up. No way, dude.
Did he spot you? What the fuck?
Ugh. This game sucks so bad. It's actually the worst CS game I've ever played. The last few days I've played it, I've literally just tilted off the face of the earth. And last night I ended my stream before the game ended. We lost. And then I was just laughing to myself
We could try to swing the guy in the back. if
about
he's
how terrible the game is.
Let's go.
What? Dude, I regret playing this game. Every time I play it, I regret it so much. It's so horrible. I hate playing CS2. It sucks so bad.
Could be up.
Here and B. He's out deep.
Deploying flashbang.
How was that hit? There ain't no way.
Throw an AK right here, right here.
Horrible. Horrible game.
One more AK. Nice.
Yeah, right here.
Pretty good.
Good flash.
Easy
Oh, yeah.
peasy lemon squeeze.
I dinked him through the corner. I'm so sad. And then I died through the wall.
I love that.
All the way around the corner. He didn't even wallbang me.
They just overthought that shit, dude.
Roger. Go.
I'm 97, man.
Laying down smoke.
Gonna go swing saddle here. I heard one down there.
Laying down flashbang.
I'm only on the ramp.
Yeah, two more still.
Didn't know there were two running up
Dude, my
even
game
more.
is fucking freaking out.
Putting it.
One should be hurt.
He's close headshot.
He's CT and they know it because they can just see his shadow. And they just roll on the ramp.
Ramp.
Nice.
Yeah, they burned. He was 45. Lit 45.
I actually didn't think he was gonna hold. I thought he was just gonna fucking like repeat. He just fucking pulled it.
Let's move. Smoke. Incendiary. Laying down smoke.
Oh, that's see. I died before I didn't see the person on my screen.
Grenade. Throwing a grenade.
Whatever, man. One mid.
Throwing flashbang.
Didn't see anything from that.
Grenade out.
I'm gonna swing mid.
Yeah.
Boosting mid, 2.
Yeah, 1 mid.
And it'd be. I have one flash. Left. Oh, one mid. I don't know. Should I change my interp? That'll do something. 2. There we go. Placebo, take effect.
You guys want to go close B, and then I'll flash you guys to P.
Yeah.
Try not to make like a lot of noise or anything.
Cisco matchmaking plagued with
Come on, let's go.
bad players and cheaters. What's the point? That patch is huge. I literally turned.
Flashing on your right.
Left. 1 HP.
Oh, what the fuck? He's insane.
One's mid. They're pushing it.
I'm on the catwalk.
Incendiary out.
He went right. He swung right. Reloading. It's close. It's close.
Nice.
No time. Yeah, I know.
NT boys, NT.
I mean, we literally played against 3 cheaters yesterday. And we had a game go to OT, we tied. I lost points because our teammates were that bad. It was horrible. The half was like 9-3 or something. And we lost like 10 straight.
Throwing smoke. Incendiary. Flashbang.
2, 3A.
Throwing fire.
They're just under A, under A.
Throwing smoke. Throwing a grenade.
They can go B.
Back
Throwing
right.
fire.
One more mid, one more mid. He's coming behind you guys. Might already be sidewall.
2 bottom. Both bottom A. One's lit.
Smoke.
I don't know. I don't think I've won a single... no, I won 1 game on Vertigo. But my win rate on it is like
They're really committing?
nothing.
Yeah, they were up sandbag.
Bro, the air strafing
Yeah,
in this
you
game.
can't do that. You can't do that.
I can't do the air strafe. Fuck.
Impossible. It's impossible.
Like, none of the deaths feel like my
Thanks.
fault. It feels like my bullets just went through them. Or I couldn't counter strafe or just
Dude,
something.
I'm getting pissed on.
It's all good.
I think this will be 4 losses in a row. Counting the tie as a loss because I lost points.
Roger that. That's a negative.
With this Deeg.
I'll lead.
Crazy ping advantage. I don't know. The game just feels like trash, but all the best players that I've seen have 0 to like 4 ping.
Incendiary out. Incendiary out. Deploying flashbang. Smoke. Laying down
There's one DA killed him. I don't know. He was alone.
Deploying
One
smoke.
mid, one mid, one mid.
Two mid, two mid.
Flashbang. Deploying smoke.
One HP, three mid,
Throwing
four,
flashbang.
3 or 4. At least 3.
Grenade out.
One more mid.
Careful, Beeler. Careful, Beeler.
Yeah, less than
I
that.
think I hear him side. Either side or mid. Literally don't know what I heard.
Mid. Crouch peek.
I just don't know. I don't know what to do there. Like, you just lose that fight. No matter what.
That's last guy. That's last guy. You heard him running A.
Bomb has been planted.
Nice shot.
I hit him
Don't
once!
even blame you, guys. The fucking gunfights in this game are scuffed. Not like hold an angle. or
Once! Dude, I just want to
We just played
leave.
a match here on Barrett, and they all popped P90s every round and just pre-fired everything. That shit on. It was awful.
Yeah,
anything.
Vertigo is
Hey,
horrible.
you guys wanna push mid with me? I'm just gonna say fuck.
I haven't
it.
had a single good time in CS2 on Vertigo.
They've been shitting on me. They swing it every round.
Deploying flashbang.
Oh, I got blocked. Flash.
Smoke.
Like, I don't know how they ruined the game so hard. Like, it is horrible now. Like, it was bad.
Push
But
him,
it was
put
playable.
Two behind you mid.
Oh my god.
Bomb has been planted.
Like, it was really, really bad. They fixed it up when they, put Mirage into the game. Or, like, an update after or something like that. And then... right when they, like... give it out to more people, it feels unplayable.
Just keep swinging mid. Fuck them.
Throwing smoke.
2.
Throwing flashbang.
Running gun is some metal.
I saw that.
Oh, they're going out
Really?
B.
Like, why bother aiming? I just spam.
Just throw your mouse. Just fucking click.
Yeah, fuck them kids, dude.
Roger that. No, sir.
All my kills have been with the deagle. All
Oh,
of them.
shit, you need a...
Follow me.
Nope. Oh, the AK down over there.
Thank you.
Ah, fuck it, keep it.
Move. Laying down smoke.
Like, the game did not feel this bad when I was playing on Albert Simmons months ago.
Incendiary. Grenade.
Mid.
One more B.
Throwing flashbang.
Smoked mid, nothing out though.
He's out, he saw me.
Throwing smoke. Throwing fire. Grenade out.
Dead mid. Here I'm running towards a cross bridge. Top of the ramp.
I'm about to run and gun his ass.
Throwing fire.
Shot. Never mind,
He's running. He ran down the ramp and killed me. He literally turned around, started running down the ramp, and just killed me.
Love it.
Sick game. This is minus 466! What? How? How is it minus 466?
Run it down mid, because they're gonna be there.
What?
Fucking gang v gang right here, boys.
You're.
How? How is it minus 466? Gushed elevator.
Oh, three down.
CT. I die from CT?
There
One
was
squad.
Why can't that work?
Dude, why are there so many?
Dude, this game is actually way, way, way worse than I thought. Like, what is that? Minus 466? That makes no sense.
Let's go.
I just don't know how they ruined this game. It was actually, like, okay. It was bad. Yeah, I lost like 3.
Pushing B, they're down B behind you guys, right now.
Oh, two days.
Yeah. Ferrari swag.
I literally wasn't gonna play this game today. I'm so sad Jared asked me. I tied a game and lost points, and then I got cheated against, and then I solo queued.
Fresh B.
With it.
Focus. Now we fight.
Got the flash.
Yeah, I got one for you.
Throwing flashbang.
Oh, sick.
Gen low.
In the smoke.
Did you just shoot us through smoke with the max 7?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, he jigged the Smith with a shot.
Yeah, I'm done playing this game. I'm going back to CSGO. Every time I play this game, I get so mad. So unbelievably mad. I hate this game. CS2 is bad. If they don't fix it, I'm actually just gonna quit.
Oh, great. Oh, great.
One close left and then one towards the double stack.
I almost walked off because crouching is messed up still.
Okay, they have only utility for mid. Alright, I'm leaving.
Flank.
How the fuck is he there?
Yeah, it's just
Whatever. And it's just white box with a
Yeah.
fucking auto.
Like, instant mood ruiner, this game.
I'm throwing a grenade.
I'll clear white in a second. Nah, yeah, never mind.
I think you saw him, Jen.
Throwing smoke.
I don't know, though. Shadow people are still in the game.
Nice, nice.
GG's.
GG, boys.
I feel like I have to break something. This game is so horrible. Like, I'm just gonna boot up CSGO. I'm not playing CS2 anymore. Deleted it. I want to say so many things. Ugh. Every time, man. It's just the most frustrating thing. Minus 466. Like, just moving around, everything about CSGO just feels so much better. So much better for Fluid. GG, though. Dude, that game is so bad. Every time I play it, I just wish I was doing literally anything else.
Dominating. Dominating.
Same thing 1.6 to CSGO beta. Hey, CSGO, it's happening. You can't get used to CS2. You can't. CSGO was never this bad. I'm just gonna say it. Literally 2 days ago, I played 2013 CSGO. I know that's a bit after launch, but CSGO was never this bad. But what I'm most confused about, CS2 didn't suck this much before. It literally didn't. I played 3 months. It was not that bad. It wasn't that laggy. You didn't die around corners nearly as much. I'm not playing until they fix the movement, spraying, and add Bob, draw tracer command, and view model recoil. I'm not touching it. Nice ice cold, thanks. I like it a lot. It sucks in CS2. I can't join T's side.
Dominating.
Like, the counter-strafing feeling muddy in CS2 is really new. Really new. Ever since the pretty much open beta, something happened to counter-strafing. Like, I don't know, I wasn't worried about CS2, like... I know it'll get fixed eventually, just I don't know if it'll get fixed soon enough.
Dominating.
Because they've done nothing good to the mechanics for 3 months.
Dominating.
One update, a single one, was dedicated to improving mechanics.
Dominating.
Ugh. I hate acting like this on stream. I can't help it. It's just how the game makes me feel.
Dominating.
Like, when I'm bad at CSGO, I feel mad, but I'm mad at myself because it's my fault that I'm bad. CS2, I'm just mad at the game. I feel like I'm doing nothing wrong. I'm just being cheated out of everything by the game.
Dominating. Dominating.
I guess for me, CS2 just doesn't feel rewarding. Because every time I get a kill, I feel like I didn't deserve it.
Killing spree.
Because I'm never aiming at the person when they die.
Rampage.
And then when I die, I feel like it's not my fault. So it's just like double negative and just... bleh. But like the 2013 version of CSGO, it had weird sprays, I'm not gonna lie. But the movement,
Dominating.
it was skatey and like slidey, but it literally just felt good. I don't know.
Rampage.
I honestly had a lot of fun playing 2013 CSGO. The menus sucked though, the UI was horrible, and still laggy. Like the old Scaleform UI, all stuttery and stuff. Very luck-based at the moment, yeah.
Dominating.
One of my biggest gripes with the movement, other than like the crouching, is that just counter-strafing on slopes doesn't work. Ridiculously inconsistent feeling. Hold on, let me... Where's my clips folder? CS2. Like, I don't know, the game just felt better. There's some interpy stuff. But the hit rate just felt so much more on point. Even know where that was. And like this counter strafing, it doesn't look like that anymore. They never said anything about changing stuff though. No, there's shout out to this bug, still in the game. You hit a perf. Like when you hit, speed dies after. I don't know what you mean. Bunny hopping's always sucked. Oh!
Duck. Flashing mid again.
Where's the more recent stuff? As I heard, poor guy. I'm shooting paint cans in bank. Like, these shots just don't connect now. Alright, this is Pog. Whoa! Just heck. Reminiscing on the good old times of CS2, when the game worked. When the game worked. When Albert Simmons was playing. Not Loagurt. Loagurt didn't have it. Sedge. Yeah, the game just feels loose now compared to that. Very sad. I played for open beta. You can tell from the videos movement was different, yeah. I haven't practiced my movement in a bit. If I could just do this in CS2, I'd be happy. Instead of playing the actual game, I would just play some KZ. At least I still have a decent backlog of CS2 clips, so I can just make highlight videos from CS2 and not play it. Honestly though, for the people that have the patience to play the game still, I salute you. And for workshop maps, help out with practice on that game and not go. I don't know, spraying just doesn't feel consistent. Nothing feels consistent in CS2. So I feel like practice is just kind of worthless because of it. Like, I feel like I don't even jump as high, like, consistently. Like, a lot of jumps just feel horrible in CS2. What? Oh. I was like, huh? Yeah, that was a bot. I thought it was timing you out for some reason, Ren, because the same color. Jealous of your CSGO movement skills? And my free time sucked by uni. Oof. Lots of practice on movement. Can I still hit a godlike? Yeah. That was half a unit off. There. Oh, that was almost an ownage. 279. Same color, poor man. Nah, that was a bot.
Godlike. Godlike. Perfect. Perfect.
Ownage, I hope. I don't know if I can hit an actual ownage, though. Feel kinda inconsistent. Hot pink and bot doing the orange. For me, it's pink.
Perfect. Perfect.
Hmm. How long are these? 270, 280. We'll jump the 270 block.
Perfect.
Felt like my crouched was really low there. 7. That's pretty low. I had 5 there, but that was a fail.
Perfect.
0.3 off godlike.
Perfect.
I've hit like 4 godlikes ever, maybe. Godlike's hard. My best is a 280.48, I think. Let's run the map again. Do it faster. No! I thought I had to go back further. Kitchen sleep. See around CS2. I'm not playing any more CS2. I've been making threats about not playing it. I'm actually done. I deleted it. Yeah, we'll just do a regular teleport run. Have a good night, Crispy. I'ma play CSGO until I can't anymore. I can probably just jump that, yeah. Why do you get on so late, though? Yeah, I should probably go to bed before too long as well. I was gonna do stuff tomorrow. One of my friends is getting married, so I gotta go look for some clothes to wear. All the groomsmen are gonna be wearing the same thing. So I gotta go find stuff for us to wear. White shirt, beige pants, some dress shoes. I was gonna join, but I can't do surf. Rip. I want to do a pro run. No teleporting. What? Heck, I suck. Sup, legend? I deleted CS2. That's what's up. I'm done playing CS2. I'm not playing it until they fix it. I'm playing CSGO until I can't. Like, I'm starting to get worried about CS2. Because it's only gotten worse. There we go. Pro run. Not bad. Game session 6 win streak. Ooh, nice. Let's go to a different map. I kind of want to try something harder. Cop any new skins. I got new gloves and a new M4. And I got new stickers, and I bought too many of them. Switching maps. I'll inspect them. I can't look at them in CS2 though, because it's gone. Badlands, these look nice in CS2, honestly. Better in CS2. Not crazy good float. I like the pattern on them though. And then this bad boy. This I can show in game. Guns. Oh wait, is it this map? No. It's got no stickers on it for some reason. But I'm gonna scrape these Fanatics off. I don't like them as much. How much did it cost? I want one. 400 Canadian. It's 0.01. I just don't like this sticker as much. The knobbies will look nicer. Bought one too many of them. I'm gonna sell, where is it? There's one that's tradable. This one. Sell that on buff again. Hard these years, remember being cheap? Yeah. I had one years ago and I sold it for like 50 bucks. CZ. The heck? What tier is this map? Tier 4. I assume these are B-hops. No. Not B-hop. You have Giant Bean? Yep. Every map. Had one that was like 20 bucks, yeah. It's my favorite M4 skin. It's really nice. My favorite looking. I wish it could be like perfectly clean. Just because the map I ever played back in 1.6. Canadian, yep. Go with Daybreak or Bullet Rain. Love Faded Zebra too. For me, the weird one I like is the Desert Storm. Desert Storm is sick. Maybe I'll buy one. A FAC new Desert Storm. Got me on the Desert Storm, yeah. It's so nice, man. I don't know why. Well, I know why. It's because I saw it in, like, a CSGO highlight video from, like, 2014 by LOLU. Where you got, like, a 4K spray down and finished the last with a USP. I just think of that clip whenever I see the skin. Polymag 2. Black tan skins. Polymag's okay. It's my friends try to get a desert trait. I got bullied hard. Oof. I get the same reaction, but from chat. I don't know. I don't really care, though. If everyone has very camo, kind of cool. Like those. I don't like the very camo, personally. I like DD Pats a lot. DD Pats are nice. I used to have spruce DD Pat gloves for a long time. Like, those were my gloves. Some Minwear spruce DD Pats I used for, like, I don't even know how many years, like, 5? This is a weird one. Black details in the mag, barrel, and so on. Used to rock Badlands Rust Current for 2 years straight. First combo ever. I used the Spruce DD Pats with my Fade, because that was my one knife. And I wanted gloves, and I like hand wraps. So I was like, heck it.
Perfect.
Wait, am I going up? I think I'm going up. I like this combo though. I've had it once before, but I sold it when I upgraded my inventory a bunch. And I had Specialist Foundation Minwear. But then I sold those to go to IEM Dallas and meet like Austin, Scouter, all them. It was very pog. But then I didn't have a knife or a pair of gloves to go with my butterfly. Until today, when I sold my bayonet finally. I know I say, like, it's really dumb to sell something because it looks bad in CS2, but the Vanilla Bayo was really not looking hot in CS2. And I don't see it getting changed, personally. Like, gloves and a lot of skins, I can see them getting changed still. Vanilla knives, nah. Maybe the M9, it looks kind of flat. But, yeah. Yeah, the vanilla's gone. I mean, I mostly got it for the combo with the foundations. Oh. Like in CS2. Vanillas look better. Oh. I pretty much only bought it for this combo, which one of my friends had years ago. Will be my screenshots. Where is it? Or is it in my artwork? It's in my artwork. This combo goes crazy. I do miss this combo. It's so nice, man. It wouldn't look nearly as good in CS2, though. These suck in CS2. They look so bad. They look horrible in CS2. The colors are completely messed up. This is all, like, dark gray and, like, yeah, they're just bad. And they're also missing the, like, the cool texture that all the gloves have, pretty much. Hand wraps and specialists, they have this, like, kind of, you can see the cloth, like, weave. It's just gone in CS2 on the emerald webs and the foundations.
Perfect.
The one thing I don't like about the foundations is that when you're holding a gun, they just kind of look default. But that's the case with a lot of specialist gloves. Namely, like the crimson kimonos. Like, crimson kimonos look insane, but when you hold a gun, they look kinda default. Because of the gray thumbs. It's the main reason I like the emerald web so much. Green thumb. Crimson web is such a bright, almost orange in CS2. Yeah. Crimson kimonos look trash in CS2? Nah. I think they look good. What am I doing? Oh, just that. Easy. Dealer Crimson 2 because of its factor new stat track. Coffee time. Oh. Yum.
Perfect.
Oh, what the heck? Where am I? Oh, the mesh looks flat on gloves in CS2. Don't know how to explain it. Nah, I don't think it looks flat. Like, at least the Crimson Kimonos have it. The Emerald Webs do not have it at all. But what's weird is that the Crimson Webs have it. It's not very, like, pronounced, though. I don't know, though. I still think they're gonna change a bunch of gloves, because a lot of gloves look very different. Mostly the Emerald Webs, honestly. I think those are, like, the biggest difference between CSGO and CS2. Like, they're just a complete different color. Slingshots, specialist fade. I have mesh pattern on top. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the end.
Wicked sick.
Heck. What? Oh. I forgore. Whoa. It's a steep ramp. I guess I still have some buff bell to play with, because that Op Asimov sold. Want to get something rather than keep the balance, because obviously balance isn't going to go up in value. Versus a skin. Oh. My ladders are atrocious. Yeah, Twitchy. Slingshot's too clean. I'm a current budget. I don't like the color of slingshots, but in CS2, they're good. Like, their intended color of, like, kind of a pink, not a big fan of. Kinda ugly. And, like, the brown on the thumbs, like, I don't know. In CS2, they're nice and red, though. They're like almost a salmon color. Whoa, Twitchy. Thanks for the 3 months, man. I appreciate it. The Prime. Thank you so much. I deleted CS2 from my computer. I'm boycotting. No more CS2. I've had enough. I don't think I've ever uninstalled CSGO out of rage. Mostly because for me, like, when I was kind of learning CSGO a lot, that was like a big commitment. Like, I can reinstall CS2 in like a few minutes, honestly. But back then, if I had deleted anything, I'd be waiting like a day or longer. I remember I bought GTA 5 during a summer sale, and then I installed it over the weekend. I left my computer on all weekend, just downloading it, because my internet was that bad. I had like one down, and it would sometimes throttle to just 0. My internet was horrible. Ugh, this jump feels like CS2. It's on glass. Your, like, acceleration, just like the friction on glass is different. It's much lower. So yeah, if I were to uninstall CSGO, I wouldn't be playing it for like a day. And Yucky with the nothing. Absolutely nothing. Literally nothing. Ooh. CS2 is still the only reason I played is graphics, yeah. I'm trying to see CS2's water, I just want to touch it. Yeah, CS2 is very beautiful, and it has good changes. The buy menu is good, refunding is good. I like that there's no one-ways.
Perfect.
It's just the core game sucks, so... And it'll be fixed eventually, I just hope it's sooner rather than later. Because, I mean, I've been playing it for 3 months, and it's only gotten worse. Yeah, I'm just gonna B-hop this. I can't get enough pre on that. Yikes, what is wrong with my movement? Pray for them to remove one ways and add refunds, yeah. Yep. 4 in a row with Sigil and Premier. I haven't got my Premier rank yet. Thanks, Sigil. Oof. I think I'm on like a 4 loss streak or something, counting the tie, because I mean, I lost points for tying. Which sucks. Like, if you tie, you should not lose points. Ugh. I bonked and still made it. I'm kind of sad that I didn't get to 3k elo again before Face It, like, kind of transitioned to CS2. I don't even know if you can still Face It Pug on CSGO. I hope you can. Because, like, they adjusted elo for CS2. So I'm like 2,500 now. I was like 2916 before, I think. I think if you do exclamation point elo, it still shows my old elo. Ugh. Oh, that's the end, that's right.
Wicked sick.
Wow, 50 seconds faster, so good. Stretched in CS2 doesn't feel optimized. Looks great. Feels great, don't know how to say it. Playing with KZ. Yup. A lot of practice. Go late night. I do own the server.
Godlike. Perfect.
Heck. Yo, Pep. Hey, yo. Hope everyone in the chat's having a good night. Or morning, whatever time it is for you. For me, it is 1:41 a.m. Can you hop around with knife out? Yeah. It's the same speed. What admin mod are you using? Just the base source one. Source mod. Ooh. I can't strafe as good with a knife out for some reason. Oh, no, my strafes are just dead now. Rip. Couldn't figure out how to pull my knife out. Quick switch. Q. I think you do menu and it closes the menu, and then you can, yeah, I can press my number keys now. But you have to close the menu.
Perfect.
You run at the same speed with any weapon though. Like, I have a guns plugin on my server. Like, even with an M4 or an AWP or anything and a Gev, same speed. It's a little bit laggy though, because the client and the server disagree at what, or with what speed you're supposed to be traveling at. Yeah, this is the new pickup today. It's got stickers, I don't know why it's not showing up. But we gotta scrape the stickers and put some Navi holos on. I will say, this goes a lot better together in CSGO. But I was thinking about crafting this, and I did like a shootout, and the Navi sticker won. Go plugin, no way I could get myself to do KZ with a gun in my hand. Yeah, it's weird with like a gun, but everyone does it with a USP. That's just how it's always been. Ooh, exclamation point, heck, guns. It's just what everyone's used to.
Perfect. Perfect.
Like the bullet rain stickers today. Yeah, there's like isn't there like from that CS20 community? It's the one with the baby stickers, right? Like baby Howl, baby Medusa. Isn't there a bullet rain one? So that Dexter Holly you got from my capsule's alright. It's not tradable. That'll fit your green inventory anyway. Now I have confirmation. Sweet! Hollow sit-ups. Heck. Man. Heck. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. There we go. Galoxo, congrats, thanks. Only possible because of you. The capsule, I'm not sure. Someone had them on a fuel injector today. I bought mine. Oh. It has a cooldown. Of course. It's only been queued up a few times because, like, I'll be in the middle of a game and someone will redeem it. Gotta take that shirt off one day so the sit-ups are easier. I don't think I will ever show up topless on stream. Like, I'll be dripping sweat, and I'll still be wearing my clothes. Jeans, socks, t-shirt.
Perfect.
That's the fit. Oh, you're on vanilla. This is definitely not possible on vanilla. Not a chance. VNL tier. Map is impossible in vanilla. What if you had the wig on? Oh. 1856. 345. Let's see. I could get a minimal wear day break. Yeah, that's crazy that a fac new is barely more. Can you give me an op on your server? Exclamation point guns. $3D Max Hollow. Cato 15. Big game well worn. These are some other gloves that I was thinking of getting. Some big game with like nice orange on the back. I'm gonna skin for 600 buff bell? Nope. I'm looking. Got leftover balance, don't know what to do. I got 1800 and I don't know what to do. 1x dragon tattoo trips. Easy 5%. Nuh-uh. Big game look good, but I'm not really into hunting. I don't know. I think it looks okay. It's definitely not crazy. Severe pit there. Okay. Ooh. Fnatic Hollow. A Vulcan goes for that much now? Is your brown Canadian? It's in RMB. But the min-max price is in Canadian dollars. Dude, these are so much now. That's insane. I remember because funny dig hollow. Funny dig hollow indeed. Stat Track Factor new prices, I don't even want to look. 2017-ish for 30 bucks if I'm not wrong, yeah. Dude, some butt plugs. Yeah, I don't know. Waters of Nephthys. This is a skin that I thought I kind of wanted, but I don't think I care. I don't know. $16K now? I deleted CS2. That game is the worst game I've ever played. I'm not playing it until they fix it. It's gone. The game folder for CS2, gone. I'm not playing it. They just did a patch, don't care. They're not fixing it. The game's only gotten worse. Since the open beta, it's gotten worse. Like, that update made the game even worse. What's your biggest gripe about CS2? Everything. The way the game plays is horrible. Write them an email? It's not going to be helpful. If I just tell them their game sucks because the movement is bad and the spraying doesn't work and the hit reg is garbage and you die around corners constantly. How? I don't know how. We don't have the tools to, like, debug and figure out why it doesn't work. That's their job. Like, they know their game sucks. They know. I don't need to tell them that. Oh, I could get a Bravo pass. I could get a Bravo coin. Operation Heroism. I'm literally not touching CS2 again until they fix it. I tilted off stream yesterday, deleted my VOD, and was just laughing to myself. Sitting in my room here, laughing to myself about how bad CS2 is. I was having like a Joker moment. And then again today, I played one game, and I was like, I'm done. That's it. I lost 400 points for one loss. Like, I was literally sitting here, like, CS2 is horrible. I was literally sitting here doing that to myself. Love it. So refreshing. How? It's infuriating. Like, in CSGO, every time I die, it feels like it's my fault. It feels like I did something wrong. I deserved the death. I missed the shot. In CS2, it doesn't feel like it's my fault. And it is so frustrating. CSGO, I get mad at myself for missing. CS2, I get mad at the game because it doesn't work. I don't know. I was playing it before the open beta, and it was not this bad. To troop it out, I tried, man. I played one today. I wasn't planning on it. Immediate regret. I've already emailed them like 12 times. They fixed 0 of the things I reported, and they're like not even like huge things. I've sent them 12, Ethan. 12. One more person sending them hate emails isn't gonna help. 760 a lot for a well-worn domestic steel? Yeah, I think so. I don't know, I'd avoid well-worn. Reselling well-worn is tough. Because no one really wants well-worn. People either want field-tested or battle-scarred. So Jojo can complain about it. I don't want to play CS2. I don't want to. I'm done with it. I'm playing CSGO until I can't anymore. It hurts me to play CS2. It is painful. I hate every single second of it. Well, probably emailed all your complaints already? Yeah. I just feel like I'm not producing the content I want to be putting out when I'm playing CS2. Because when I'm playing CS2, I'm just whining. That's it. I don't want to be whining on stream. That's not fun for me or anyone watching. People don't need to have like a stressful day, hop on Twitch, oh, I'll watch Loagurt, and he's just complaining constantly, stressing people out. I don't need to do that. I can just be happy, jumping in CSGO, hitting my shots, the game working, and that's fine. It's great. CS2 sucks. That's fine. It'll get better. I hope it gets better soon. And like, I get mad and then take it out on chat. It's bad. I need to just not do that. CS GOAT, real. And I already have like a backlog of CS2 clips that I can use. Like, I don't need to play it more. I can just make highlight videos of CS2 and not play it. Win-win. I have one edited and uploaded, I just need to make it public. Which I'll probably do tomorrow. I could get a Twilight Galaxy. Minware, though. Rewind my teleport, saved at start, ! ADV. And then you get more options. Then you can press 5 to undo teleport or undo checkpoint with 3. And then ADV will bring you back to the normal one. I cannot airstrafe. There's one.
Perfect.
Like, if I could play KZ on CS2, I would. If I could just play KZ and not the normal game, and it'd be like this, because the movement is modded already. What this? Ooh, Karambit Damascus. What server are you playing the long jump? It is mine. My server. Loagurt's community, go KZ climb. I can't put my mouse there, but it's right there. Keep getting paused or stuck. You're probably pressing 3 to pause. What's about Damascus? It's good. Damascus looks bad in CS2 right now. It'll get fixed. If you like it, buy it. But if you can, I would go for either like a decent float battle scarred or field tested. It'll be easier to resell if you ever want to. But you're also on vanilla, and this map isn't possible on vanilla. Why battle scarred of well worn? Sells more. What's a good battle scarred float? 4-6. No. Wait. 4-6. Is that right? Yeah, 4-6. 4-5, like, yeah, 4-5-9? No. Heck. Yeah, 4-6. Vanity to buy for 756. I don't know the prices. Let's see. Damascus well worn. $650 on buff. I assume you're looking at like the Steam market or something. US dollar. Gamer pay $650. 756 on Scanport. If you can use Gamer Pay, I would. I believe they're a pay to or peer-to-peer marketplace, and it is $650 on there. I've never used it personally, but they're a trusted site. They lied, they don't have any well-worn. Liars. Yeah, 750 is no horrible price, I guess. Ban Albert. Canton won't use buff. Up to ya. Yeah, I'm not sure what I should use. Ooh. Oh, I could get a hypnotic. This has gone up so much. I sold mine for 100. Ah, I miss my hypnotic. But I don't think it would go up. 10 more sit-ups. 70-ish not so long ago. Man. When was it 70? Nah. Dude, it was, wait, oh no, that's March, never mind. I was like, it's recent. Yeah, I probably sold it around here for cash on Skinport. Not the stat track. Yeah, I had a stat track fact new. I sold for cash. Get a sea calico. Alright, we gotta do sit-ups. Look at this well-worn Damascus. I mean, it looks like a Damascus. They're not great in CS2. They'll get fixed though. Alright, every time I forget. I need to... will this flip it on the other one? Transform... Flip vertical. Will it flip it? Yeah, it flips it for both. We unflip. They get fixed 100%? I don't know. Probably. Yeah, they look bad right now. Bad in CS2. Very bad. That's upside down. There we go. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I like Damascus Steel in CSGO. It's a nice finish. In CS2, it looks like white painted wood. It literally looks like a piece of wood. Hey, when I was a kid, skins were cheap, but a 12-year-old wouldn't have money for them. Yeah, finally have money, but everything's so expensive. Yep. Didn't realize that you were kind of skinny, no offense. I mean, yeah. I'm skinny and I'm short.
Perfect.
It is how it is.
Perfect.
How tall are you? 5'3", maybe? 5'2" or 5'3". My driver's license says 5'3". 6'1", 60 kilograms. Talk about skinny. Yeah, I'm 100 pounds. 5'3" or 4. Or 5'2" or 3. Maybe my license says 5'2". You realize you're a Canadian. Ew. How do you turn the sounds like godlike and perfect? Perfect. You jump far. If you jump 265, you get impressive, but I have that disabled because I don't want to hear it constantly. Right now I can't even hit. It's 265. I suck.
Perfect.
That is a perfect. 270 plus is perfect. 275 is godlike. My jumps suck right now.
Perfect.
Six and like 75 plus kilograms? Nope. I'm like, what's 100 pounds? 100 divided by 2.2, 45 kilograms. Ish. $7 plus demon, he's just hiding on a camera. This in-joke has existed before.
Perfect.
Before I went to IEM Dallas. It was like, Loagurt's gonna show up to IEM Dallas and just be taller than everyone. Being overweight, kind of working out. That's healthier than me. I don't work out at all. At all. I'm light enough that I can just do push-ups, though.
Perfect.
I don't know, nothing's really, like, screaming out at me. Like, nothing's seeming like a good buy. Could just grab one of these. I feel like these are just bound to go up. Like, it's on an upward trajectory. Do I just buy a StatTrak Factor new Glock Dragon Tattoo? It is kind of a banger, too. Also, that one paid like $10. Yeah, I remember when this was so cheap. So cheap. Wish I never sold stuff, yeah. I'm lucky, like, I've sold a few things, but I really haven't sold much in the grand scheme of things. And I got most of my stuff years ago. 2016, 2018. This was last year, but a little more than Bitcoin, yeah. I think I'll grab one of these. Do I get the .01? I might be able to get overpay for a... Oh, 00 float? 006. What are these selling for, though? 17, 18, probably 00. Just .01. Buy orders. Those buy orders are low. I could slap down like a 00 float for all my balance. Turn on the keybind stuff. MHUD. Exclamation point MHUD. Check patterns. Pattern doesn't affect the dragon tattoo, does it? Dude, it is so low res. I'm not gonna use it. Does? It affects trade-ups? Oh, dragon position. Oh, it does. I mean, I don't really care about using it. I'm just gonna use my... Nuclear Garden. This is my favorite Glock skin. MHUD? Yes. No, doesn't ball with it? Yeah. I'm thinking I'm just gonna worry about, float. Everything from weapons case 1 is good. Yeah, I used to have a USP Dark Water, which I really liked. And I also had the, like, M4A1S Dark Water. And I have the Scout Dark Water. And I sold it and got my Overgrowth for like pretty much 1-to-1. And that was just a couple of years ago. And since then, it's like... It's gone up so much. And my overgrowth hasn't really changed at all. I got this guy with 2 diamonds and a heart pattern, no overpay. Oof. That's nice. Yeah, I'm tempted to, like, bargain this one. I just don't know if they will accept. Like, it's 006. That'd be good for a trade-up. We'll just chuck a bargain at him. Right? Yeah. Just realized. I don't know, I could get this for a lot cheaper. Like, what is identical slaughter, just different colors? Yep. Same skin, different color. And on guns, obviously. Where the heck is my M4? Is it a blue? I thought it was a purple. There it is. Like, there's your Phoenix, Diamond, Heart, Dogbone. Never thought of it. 9 whole years, really. I always knew. I don't know. I've said that to people and they're like, what? That's crazy. Yeah. It's slaughter. So simple, yeah. I like Dark Water a lot. It's too dark in CS2, though. Yeah, I'm torn. I feel like I could get one for, like, 1650, probably. What's this one's float? Oh, never mind. Decados. 2 diamonds, 1 heart. Ooh. I had a bayonet slaughter with a diamond and then 2 hearts. Yeah, that's sick. That's super sick. I just really wish the scope wasn't always beat up. Firm bought 3,000 breakout cases for 3 cents each. Now the skyrocketed. Yeah, that's crazy. Hell scope, yeah. You buying the whole chat a car. Everyone gets one. Yep. These are all recent too. Yeah, maybe I'll just buy order it. Could do a float range. I think I'll just go market. 10 more sit-ups. I feel like I just did 10. We'll go 1550. So if I can save 300 buff bell, I could get some other stickers. Heck, man. You know what I'm for to get instead of my bright water right now? Guardian's nice. Guardian with some stickies. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10. I like lost count in my mind. I was thinking of other stuff. Honestly, I'll let you know what I was thinking about. I was thinking if I reinstall CS2, I should just play unranked in CSGO and insta abandon every game. So that I can't queue CS2. I'll have no temptation because I won't be able to queue if I just get competitive cooldowns all the time. Yeah, lovies. Only one who dislikes print stream? Heck the print stream.
Perfect.
Give me your account. You'll enjoy a 2-week cooldown, trust me. Like, I know I'm kind of trolling my streaming career by not playing CS2, but I can't. For my own mental health, I can't do it. I don't know, though. Now I feel like everyone kind of has CS2, or like most people have CS2. So the people that were like watching CS2 for CS2 are playing it now.
Godlike.
I don't know. So tempted to spend 300 bucks on a ESP. I just spent $1,000 today. Here's the new pickups. Not crazy float. I like the pattern on them. They're pretty clean with my knife. Not too much brown. And then I guess not $1,000. Like 600. 600. And then we got this thing. And now we're gonna scrape $34 of stickers. We'll do it now. I miscounted on the last two, I think. Oop. There we go. No more stickies, and now we apply. We make sure we don't apply this one. This one's tradable. I should put this in my storage unit. There we go. Yeah, all these are untradeable. Perfect. Apply to you. Now, do we waste the 4x? I think I like it. I think I like it. Just because there's nothing on the stock. I don't know. Or do I just leave it 3x? Ah, the 3x is clean, though. Don't like Forex on M4? I don't know. I like it, but kind of leaving the stock is clean. I don't know.
We will defeat the mercenaries. Let's have it, lad. Come on, chop chop.
One stick over the mag. Oh. Yeah. I like that a lot. It's so much better than the Fanatics. Forex for the win? I might be having second thoughts now. I might just 3x it. I like it. Like, the fact the stock is, like, it's pretty clean. Like, obviously you can see some, like, scratches. Just because it's an A4. But, like, it's black. I think I just like it as a 3x. Or it adds a nice touch to it. Navi Cato 15 hollow on it. Things go well to it. I don't know. No more green? There's no green A4 in the game. My other A4 is this. And this is my favorite A4 skin in the game. And I'm not just gonna get one and put some green stickers on it. Nah. I don't even think there's an M4 that would look good with green stickers. The closest would be the magnesium, but it has red accents. 3x looks better? Yeah, I'm leaning towards it now. I was going for the 4x. Like, I accidentally bought 5 stickers. I have an extra one in my storage unit. Accidental. I can resell, it's fine. I don't know. Yeah, I think I like the clean stock. A dig hole in the back of your AK with view model offset, Y -2. What's the tip of the barrel? What? Yeah. I like. The Navi Hollow is not much nicer than the Fnatic. Very glad it's scraped. Sweat view model funny. I never really used like any crazy view models. I've had the same view model since 2015. I've always played with this view model. In 2016, I experimented with right hand. Oh. I have this weird thing. Left-handed view model makes me, like, it makes me reverse my spray. I don't know why, and I feel like I need to tilt my head left. Like, I have to think really hard about spraying with left-hand view model. Because if I just let my muscle memory go, I'm gonna, like, reverse it for some reason. Had a bind that always made my knife left hand, everything else right. Reinstalled CFG gone, forgot how to do it, didn't bother googling it. I don't know. Left hand just looks so goofy. It looks very lopsided. But I guess it just shows you how, like, lopsided the CSGO view model is. Like, this looks super goofy, and this looks fine to me, but it's just so uneven. Because, like, when you're drawing, you constantly flip your drawing back and forth to make sure you're not, like, having any weird... I can't remember the term, but, like, you make sure it's not... if it looks weird, like, mirrored, then you messed it up. It kind of lets you look at your drawing with fresh eyes. Precious has 400 on nades. EZ lineups. I used to have, like, when I'd pull out a nade, it would give me a nade crosshair. I had that for a very short time. Also, hi, Bubble. But I got rid of it because, I don't know, I just didn't like it. It cluttered my config too much. Like, there's no easy way to do it other than to bind every key to an alias, and I just don't like that. Yeah, I know which lineups it's good for. Like, I used one, but... I thought I had what... Oh, yeah, I got rid of it. I still have a key for it. Nade X-Hair, Nade Crosshair. The alias is still there, but it doesn't do any... The bind for it is still there, but I deleted the alias from my config. Left hand with the butterfly is vile, I gotta say. It's so gross. That's bad. I'm glad I stuck with right hand throughout the years. Also, don't mind this movement. It's all, like, messed up because I was in my server and I loaded straight into a map. This isn't real movement. The Eric cell is higher and, like, there's no stamina. Like, I can smash myself... I can smash myself into the ground and still jump. Yeah, I'm very happy with these gloves. I'm sure I have a screenshot of my old ones somewhere. Or actually, I have clips. Let me just go back. 2023. Probably any of these. Oh, that is not many. How long have I not had... Oh, wait, that's this year. I'm stupid. 2022. Yeah, there they are.
Oh, sorry.
And the battle star. Yeah, I had a battle star. It's the only green A4, and it sucks. It sucks so bad. I did not like this thing.
2020.
I tried to put stickers on it, like stickers I like, to make it, like, better. It's horrible.
My bad.
It looks better in CS2, but it's bad.
Oh, I got smoked.
We lost us that round. Oh, it was the left hand. Yeah, I hated this. I hated this so much. That right hand wasn't bad at all. Yeah, I couldn't stand that big glob on the left hand. I like mine a lot more now. Cleaner. Big glob, yeah.
Bro, I'm like
Ooh. VLC moment. Impact.
Confessed under.
Yeah, see, what is this clip?
Wow.
I think I die here.
Two
Yeah.
more.
Just some good spray. They were worse wear, too. Like, look at that big beat-up part. Like, these aren't much better float, but they have a way better wear pattern, I think. The edges are still beat up. Our current Rustco's so expensive. I don't know. Some people like the Rustco for some reason. Holy liquid fire. Current spin animation, yep. Pretty much all karambits are expensive now. That's kind of always been the case, though. Like, even back in the day, like, my first ever karambit was a karambit safari mesh field tested. And I got that, like, months into trading. Like, those were not cheap. Even though they sucked, they were not cheap. Dude, it should be a crime to not put Navi holos on this thing instead of any other, like, Paris sticker. This thing is so nice. We'll miss the bayonet, but it's nice to have real combo. What do you think about the Desert Eagle, Galileo, and AK-47? Do you think it is better than normal in CS or CS2? I need your opinion. AK and Galileo are the same. Deagle is busted because it's buffed. You want to finish the Gen plugin setup on my server? Yep. 07 to the Bayo. It's got a new home. Oh, trade history. It went to device, real device. He's got the Bayo now. And a few Navi holos, or golds, but... You gun skin important, Lucky Krampus around 760 budget. Best option, I don't know. Whatever you like the best. I don't know what's gonna go up and what's gonna go down for CS2. For CS2 release. Whatever you think looks good and is a decent price compared to other sites, I would get. That's how I bought stuff. I liked this karambit, so I bought it. And it is now worth much more. I always wanted this knife, so I traded up to it. I wanted these gloves, I bought them. I wanted this Glock, I bought it. I don't want it anymore, so I'm selling it. Wanted this, bought it. Don't want it anymore, it went up in price. Like everything. Wanted this, bought it, crafted. I like it. And I think my thing is laggy. I'll just turn that off and back on. Yeah, it's not laggy anymore. That happens. I don't know why. I have to like refresh the capture and then it's smooth again. Like it's much smoother than it was before. CSGOskins.gg. Is that better than... I've not seen this site before. I always used Steam Analyst ever since like way back in the day because it's a broken feature now, but on these pages it would show similarly priced items. This doesn't work anymore at all. But it would show you similarly priced items within like a couple bucks, and I would use that to profit trading knives. Or see the sites? You just go to csgoskins.gg and then look up your skin. Recommended. Are they like partnered? Halo skins. I've never heard of this. Founded 5 months ago, that'd be why. Deemed trustworthy by our standards. Peer-to-peer marketplace. Now we're just doing some free advertising. Just website for everything. Yeah. Steam Analyst has like kind of fallen off. Like a lot of this is kind of outdated. Like it'll show you a price and then you go there and it's just not there. I'm kind of tempted to get a Hypnotic though. Like cancel this one. But I'll have a hard time selling a Hypnotic, to be honest. Because I really miss mine. I like Hypnotics a lot. A lot. I'll say since CSGO seems legit? Probably. I don't know. Yeah. I've never used list skins. It's like a Russian site or something. Buff market is like buff 163 for the West. Is D-Market legit? I don't use D-Market anymore because they scammed all their Russian customers. So if you're from Russia, stay away from D-Market. D-Market's just kind of shady as of late. Check out GamerPay. GamerPay's legit. GamerPay is good. GamerPay is kind of like Buff, but for everyone. I've never personally used GamerPay, but, I mean, I've looked around on there before, and they have, like, different features, like, here, I'll log in. I've already signed into the site before. Like, I've looked around, you can... Would I get my knife instantly? Probably not. I don't know, it depends. I think it's peer-to-peer. And peer-to-peer, like, the other person has to send the offer. Like, the site is acting as the middleman. You give the site the money, the person sends you the knife, and then when you accept the knife, then the site gives the money to the seller. Is how it works. So you would buy it, and then you wait for... trade locked? Maybe they use bots. I don't know. Like Buff? I thought it was peer-to-peer. Maybe it's not? Let's see. Where's, like, the info? There should be an FAQ somewhere. FAQ. You have a good Tech 9 skin? Yep. I've had this one for a long time. It's Minware. Doesn't send me the knife, you get your money back. Yep. That's how the sites work. If you, like, you spend the money, the guy has, at least in the case of Buff, he has 12 hours to send the trade. And if he doesn't send the trade, then you get your money back. Person fees will not be charged if a trade fails. Maybe they use bots. I don't know. Oh. Ah, okay. There it is. Peer-to-peer. Yep. Okay, it is how I thought then. Both bot and peer-to-peer, yeah. Okay. Yeah, gamer pay is better than I thought then. It's legit? Yeah. Yes. And they have like names like Ninjas in Pajamas, like they sponsor Ninjas in Pajamas. Ninjas in Pajamas wouldn't take a sponsor from a scam site. If you're worried, you could try and like sell something to kind of get a grip on how the site works. Like if you get a case drop, you could sell that on GamerPay. EU site though. I don't think that should cause any issues. Can I still pay with US dollars? I'm not sure. It depends. Like I can't use my card on Bitskins. It just doesn't let me. Because my card company just doesn't let me. Credit card in travel mode. I'll fix the problem. Yeah, for me, like, I would deposit to Bitskins, call my card company, and they're like, hey, there's these transactions from Bitskins Hong Kong. I'm like, yep, that's me. Please whitelist that. They're like, alright, got you. It should work. Do a transaction, it works. Next time, blocked. It's like, bruh. Traveling to EU that day lets me make EU purchases. He was talking about a Karambit Damascus steel. They puts holds on my credit card 5 times a week due to skin buying, bruh. That's so annoying. I hate banks, man. They're so obnoxious. It just feels like they get in the way of so many things. But they're, like, at this point, a necessity. Sucks. Yeah, Encore. Phase 4 Bowie Doppler. Ooh. Ask me to manage Steam API key. Yep. Yep. You follow the steps for that. The reason it needs the API key is so that it can automate sending trade offers. So on the site, you buy an item, and then it auto-generates trade offers like this. Like, this guy bought my op on buff, and then he hit a button, and it automatically sends this offer with this, like, message as well attached for my op. And then I get a notification on buff telling me that this guy bought my op. And then, like, just in here. Right here. Op Asma has been bought. Please go to deliver. You go to deliver, and then you click accept, and then you confirm it on your phone and make sure that it's right and you don't get API key scammed. And then you're good. How do I know if it's a phishing site? If you, like, go to your... What's the site? This page. Gotta be careful I don't open that up on stream. go there, and if there's any keys, revoke them. Like, I don't want to show much, but if you see this button, click it and get rid of it. Because what happens is if you sign into a phishing site, which will be like a site that's pretending to be Steam, they register an API key, and then whenever you send a trade offer, what they can do with the API key is intercept it and change who the item goes to. So instead of sending the item to the other person on the site, you're sending it to a scammer, basically. So if you revoke it, then they can't do that, and then you register a new one for gamer pay, is how it works. But if there isn't, like, if it says to I don't remember what it says, but it'll say, like, create API key or something, then you're good. If there's no key registered, then you're chilling. Auto declines the bot offer and instantly sends you identical trade. Goes to a different account. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy stuff. Very scary. And I'd be lying if I said that I didn't get a little bit anxious when doing this kind of stuff. Like the actual GamerPay site. Gamerpay.gg. GamerPay. There's probably tutorials on YouTube on how to use GamerPay or similar sites that you can follow. Like, I know Zipple has a tutorial for Buff, and I feel like a lot of that can kind of be transferred. Actually, I don't know if the tutorial's still up because it doesn't work anymore since you can't make a Buff account. I haven't set up all my stuff. That's fine. So you got two trades from the bot at the same time. Go to site and check bot account. Make sure Steam date and Steam ID. Yeah. At least my Steam is bugged. I can't check like previous offers, which sucks. Like this just doesn't work anymore. This just broke. I assume this, yeah, same. That's terrible. So bad. Yeah, it is 3 in the morning. I should probably get going, to be honest, because I got stuff to do tomorrow. I gotta do some IRL shopping. Well, not buying anything yet. I gotta send pictures to the groom. Get his approval. Triple check everything before you click the accept button on the trade. Yep, every time. Christmas shopping? Yes. Nah. Wedding clothes shopping. My friend's getting married on the 30th, so I'm gonna be a groomsman. And he said we gotta wear white dress shirts and beige pants. And I probably gotta find some dress shoes as well, because I have high tops that I wear. Some black high tops, and I don't think that's good, like, wedding footwear, so, yeah. No way to get API key scam from the GamerPay site you sent. Not from them. API key scams are your fault. They're user error. You will never get API key scammed because of a site. It'll be because you did something wrong. Anyway, I'm out. I'm not here to give a gamer pay tutorial because I've never used their site. How do I make sure I don't get API key scammed? There's videos on it. I think Jesus has made one. I know Anomaly made one. They have videos on how to prevent it. Just watch those. It'll be way easier because they know more than I do about that kind of stuff. Compromise your API keys or compromised, yeah. Having with trading sites related to crypto, oof. Yeah, gotta be careful. Stay safe. I'll be on tomorrow, probably in the afternoon, sometime. Yes, goodbye. Thanks for watching. Maybe see you tomorrow. Hex CS2. Not playing that garbage game anymore. Good night. See you, Stu. See you, Emperor. See you, Zaid. See you, Stooge.